On any other day, this would be the main transport hub for the whole of Khartoum. But the central bus station is shut and the general strike is holding. Disruption too at the capital's airport, with strikers displaying signs saying, "We will build our country." Shops and businesses are closed citywide and protesters are out on the streets. A handful of shops and government offices did open, but the strike is widespread enough for the organisers to deem it a success. The planned two-day walkout was organised by the Sudanese Professionals Association. Speaking on Monday night before the strike started, organisers said they were forced into taking action because the Transitional Military Council are not negotiating in good faith.
The sole guarantor of the revolution are the Sudanese people and the law and order, and what we agree upon as a constitutional declaration or otherwise. This is the guarantor of the revolution, not a military rifle.
For the workers who have walked out, they hope that the military leaders who replaced ousted President Omar al-Bashir will listen to their demands for a civilian-led government.
So it's just like two days strike, but we're going for more. If they don't cope with us, we're going for more pressure, because the military council only knows the pressure.
The Transitional Military Council has criticised the strike, saying it won't hand over power to an unstable civilian government. It's also said that the army is the most popular institution in the country. According to these people, that's not true. However, the Transitional Military Council will be very concerned that the strike is holding and it's Khartoum-wide. The opposition coalition will be hoping that the strike gives them negotiating power and that the Transitional Military Council will have to listen and reopen talks. If they don't, opposition leaders say they will take further action, such as more strikes. For now, the padlocks remain firmly closed, as do the talks between the two parties.
And Imran, the leader of the Transitional Military Council, Abdel Fattah al-Burhan, is on his way to Ethiopia after visiting South Sudan. What is he trying to achieve with this?
Well, this is part of a series of meetings that the Transitional Military Council have undertaken in the last few days. The vice chairman of the council actually met with the Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia, Mohammed bin Salman, just a few days ago, and then Abdel Fattah al-Burhan, met with his namesake Abdel Fattah al-Sisi of Egypt just 2 days ago. He also met with Mohammed bin Zayed, the leader of the Crown Prince, of Abu Dhabi. And these meetings are being seen as gathering support for the Transitional Military Council to get their perspective given to those regional players. However, this is angering a lot of the protesters. Now, there were divisions within the protest movement, but they seem to be coming together because the protesters are very clear. They say that the TMC, the Transitional Military Council, is almost acting as the de facto head, de facto government of Sudan by taking these high-level meetings rather than negotiating with the protesters and putting into place a transitional sovereign government. And that's really what the protesters are asking for. What's happening in these meetings, we're not absolutely sure. The statements that come out are very kind of anodyne, I have to say. They say very much, we support the Sudanese people, we support the transition from military to civilian rule, yet it's not the civilians that these people are meeting with, it's actually the military.
Imran, thanks very much.